Oh shit. We got gifts.
What?
Yo.
Oh, you've got stuff. Okay. I was like, what? I don't got no mail.
We got gifts.
I ain't got mail.
What is the full name of the game? It's World of Warcraft. What the fuck?
What? Excuse me? It's been 20 years, people. Learn the name. Come on. Some of you weren't even alive when this game came out. Like, God.
I'm not trying to be mean, but I'm like, it's just funny when someone, it's like when somebody's like, what is a fortnight?
What is a
Anyway, thank you, Van Mara, for your contributions. I'll be sure to pass on the extra bags to Andrew.
Oh, thank God.
Little did they know, off camera, probably between episodes, I upgraded all my bags.
Oh, that's perfectly fine.
But they sent me better bags because they're probably actually at level cap, unlike me. So you get to have all the bags that I upgraded to last session.
Yes.
Because I've been actively profiting off of whatever materials we're getting, like the blues and stuff like that. I've been selling stuff at the auction house to make money. So I had an entire inventory of 12 slot bags, but they just sent me rune cloth, so I have a whole inventory of 14 slot bags now.
Is Keith live? He is live.
And I can give you these 12s.
It doesn't show on the.
You're gonna have so much inventory space all of a sudden.
God, I hope so.
I hope so.
It doesn't show, like when I go to your page, it doesn't show that you're live for some reason. Because YouTube is just really well put together.
There's people watching regardless, so some people have found their way in. Are you in the world? Are you here?
I'm right. You just passed me. You're jumping around like a lunatic.
Oh right, you're not in my map because you're not in my party.
Yeah.
Bloop. Did you ever get around to doing your druid stuff?
I absolutely did not do any of my druid stuff.
I swear to God, Andrew. You're missing an entire form that you're supposed to have had access to like 12 hours of our series ago.
I think I have... Wait, hold on.
Like...
No, not that. There it is. I have cat form now.
You have cat form now?
I do have cat form.
So you can actually use those abilities you keep buying?
Yeah, I can do the cat form. I think I actually... Maybe I did do my quest. Hold on. Let me see what quest I have. Big booty... No, wait. No, I still haven't done it.
You're not here at all. You're in Crossroads.
You would... Yeah, but you just flew away, didn't you?
No.
Wait,
I logged in here. You saw a completely different Tauren.
Wow, that's weird. I looked in your stream and you were jumping around, and I was like, oh, and then I saw a Tauren jumping around. I was like, oh, there he is.
Oh,
and then...
no, I'm in Stone Talon.
What the f...
It's where we left off. We were fighting stuff in the Charred Vale.
Okay, give me a second. I'm gonna go do the thing real quick. Because I just have to talk to somebody, and then I'm done.
Wow.
That's my quest. So let me go talk to a person. And then finish my quest. Hey people, please don't attack me, even though I'm in a human area for some reason. Druid quests are so weird.
You're in a human area? Where are you?
I'm literally in Night Vale, like the Night Elf area.
Well,
yeah.
Fates are not gonna sell for shit.
Uh-huh, I did it. Yeah, great. There's a quest. Wait, where did this quest timer come from? Wait, why do I have a quest timer? Wait, is that important? 29 minutes to do what exactly?
Those ones are for Andrew.
Complete the trial of the lake. Well, good thing I have my cat form so I can run super fast. Wait, this cat form doesn't run very fast.
Are you streaming?
I am streaming. I'm streaming on Twitch and YouTube.
Dang.
Twitch and YouTube.
That's newfangled technology.
Yeah, the restreams. Even though I
gonna stream your face.
How that company manages to stay afloat.
Are you in? Wait, are you in Teldrassil?
No, I'm in Nighthaven.
No, you're not.
What?
This is totally Teldrassil, isn't it?
No, I'm in Nighthaven. Look at the top of the map. It's right here. Nighthaven, contested territory.
This isn't a real place.
This is an absolute real place.
This is just the Night Elf capital city, but blue now. They just made the screen bluey.
What does that mean? I mean, it's an instance, yeah.
Yeah. Is this like the dedicated like druid zone?
Yeah, this is like the land of the druids or whatever.
I guess I don't remember this. I guess it was always here though. I haven't played a druid in a very long time. I don't know if I reached cat form.
I don't know if I reached cat form.
I don't know if I reached cat form.
What is this? Oh.
Takes a while. Yeah, watching you play is definitely easier than... I guess I couldn't follow you anyway. You're in a dreamland.
I'm in a dreamland. That is true. Hey, tree. You want to...
This is weird.
Can't talk while shapeshifted. Of course I can't. What do you... Okay. What do you want me to do here?
You expect these druid people to expect your shapeshifted druid verbalizations?
Trial of the lake. Search the depths of the lake to locate a shrine bauble. Oh, okay. Okay, gotcha.
So I've been sick for the last few days. On the tail end of that D&D session, I was like, oh no, this isn't good. Because like the day we woke up, when I woke up that day, I was like, oh, throat feels weird. But maybe I just like slept funny and like snored wrong or something.
What?
Sometimes I just like my throat just feels funny, and then like a few hours into the day it just goes away.
No, I mean snored wrong. I don't know, what does that even mean? How do you like snore wrong? You mean like I don't know what I'm doing?
I'm sleeping.
Oh, okay.
But by the time we got to the D&D session, I'm like, wow, like I can't even like do voices. Like my throat feels weird and dumb, and I was kind of foggy, which probably made me shittier at D&D. So by the end of that night, I was like, oh no, I'm just exhausted. I'm supposed to be recording, but instead I just feel awful.
That's the tough part about being sick and recording, because like your energy and voice are the two things you require the most. Whereas like a regular job, you can kind of phone it in when you're sick. You're just like, yeah, okay, whatever. It's fine.
But if you record during that period, you're like, wow, I'm just going to actively make shittier stuff.
Yeah.
I can't wait to do like 3 hours of me reading Disco Elysium lines where I can't do any of the voices at all, and also I don't remember what I just read. It's a really good way to play a CRPG. So I just took like 3 days off, basically. This is my first return.
Oh, there it is.
But in the meantime, I spent the entire goddamn time playing World of Warcraft.
I mean, that is a great game to play while sick, because it requires no energy or effort.
I made a goblin on Marty's Realm, and I have never played the goblin start before. It's actually really entertaining.
Oh, it's great. I love the goblin start.
It's completely absurd.
I love the little racetrack that they have. That thing's amazing.
It's like a greaser movie where you and all your friends are getting in this like open top car and are cruising around this weird like modern city in the middle of World of Warcraft that's about to get blown up by a dragon.
It's fantastic.
And then you have your Gilligan's Island like survival like city building experience.
Gilligan's Island.
Like up until level 20, you're in like private worlds basically.
Oh yeah, you're kind of just like in a whatever you call that.
And then they dump you in Orgrimmar. So I went to Azshara for the first time, because I don't think that was a zone before, where you just go out the back door of Orgrimmar. So I was just nonstop playing new zones.
I forgot. There's a lot of stuff you haven't seen.
Yeah. Then when I did that, I was like, all right, because that was also a weird, wacky zone. So from there, I'm like, okay, let's see what Cataclysm really did to fuck with the world. So I went to Desolus, and I'm like, oh my god, I don't recognize this place at all.
Yeah, even if you go to,
I also picked up Inscription.
Nightdale?
I got Inscription and Archaeology. So I'm trying out all new professions that are fundamentally different.
The only thing that frustrates me about archaeology is there's like a wall you end up hitting eventually where you need more artifacts, but you can't get any more artifacts because you've already gotten all the artifacts you can get at your level. And like the only way to progress is either to get really lucky or to just go buy artifacts and then just, like power level yourself to the point. Wait, so do I use it in front of this guy? I hate these weird quests. Okay, I'm gonna just assume you have to get out of that mode.
I've been having a good time. I've been getting the achievements where you 100% max out every quest zone. Because ever since that became a thing, I always thought it was kind of neat being able to like complete a zone.
It is nice.
But now I'm in Burning Crusade.
So...
My goblin's already level 69. I was just playing him right before we started today.
He's already 69?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I forgot how stupid. Yeah, never mind. I forgot how stupid
you level so
is.
fast in Modern WoW, and
yeah,
I'm just kind of plugging away at it. But I also I had two pieces of heirloom gear. So that's like 20% increased experience. But there's currently a World of Warcraft like an anniversary event where everyone gets 15% increased experience. God. So I'm leveling fast regardless. But
oh hey, there's a person.
But I played through Desolace, Feralis, and now I just finished Hellfire Peninsula, and I'm starting in Zangarmarsh, which is one of my favorite zones ever.
Find the half.
I like the giant mushrooms and the floating manta ray creatures and stuff. Like Zangarmarsh is a great visual concept. So I'm happy to be there right now. So that's neat.
Oh, cool! I'm about to get my sea lion form. Wait, do I have to redo the instance to get the new quest? It's the only thing I don't like about these stupid druid quests.
Yep, I don't know if I've ever done them.
God. Okay, great. And then what do you want me to do for the second trial? I need 2 halves. Does that make
that is one thing? Like I talk to revisit the previous discussion, because we previously talked about like Modern WoW versus Classic WoW and stuff like that.
Yeah. And
I will say that like the impenetrability of Classic WoW is kind of a downer. Just the investment time.
Yeah.
Like if people are watching the YouTube series of this series, they're just watching that in a vacuum. What they may not fully understand is that we're fully rested every time we play this game, which means that we have a full like bar that gives us 200% experience for every kill. That's whenever our experience meter is blue, we're rested.
Yep.
And if you're actually playing this game as like
this long.
Yeah, if you're playing these games as an addict and you're playing it every day and all that, that bar is supposed to be purple. And like one of the things I noticed with Ziplac, my rogue, I'll go to sleep and wake up in the morning and play again because that's all I'm doing because I'm sick and I can't do anything else, and I don't want to be around people, both because I don't feel like it and I don't want to get people sick. I'll have 1 bar of rested experience. Just 1. And I'm like, holy fuck, that's all you get for overnight? 1 bar? Yeah. 5% of a level? So it's like there's a huge gap between the two. It's kind of a big deal. For those that are not clear, I'm showing Andrew's stream because he's doing stuff. I'm just waiting around. It's important to get this done because we keep not getting this done.
But also, it's
but yeah, we can't co-op class quests, especially yours. You couldn't really co-op with mine either because I was just going on expeditions across the entire map and then talking to somebody, then leaving. But you're going into a different dimension, which is extra hard to follow.
I don't.
If you could, at most, you could have accompanied me to the Zeppelin, and then we could have flown to Silver Terracefall Glades, whatever, and then run past Shadowfang Keep to the Shaman spot. That's like all that really happened. Trial of the Sea. Oh, you're getting your water form.
Yeah, except it's.
I never liked the water form.
I just don't.
I don't like it.
I just don't like any of this. I don't like any of this.
I don't like the water form.
Annoying, like weird garbage that you have to do just to get your stuff.
I also feel a little bad that the I don't know. I think maybe it's because I just started with Alliance, so I was used to how cool looking the Night Elf form is. But then I saw the Tauren form. I'm like, when it came to the cat form.
Oh yeah.
I'm kind of like, I don't know about that. He looks weird. He kind of just looks like a wingless version of the flying. Yeah, he is.
Yeah, they're just the wingless lion things.
Yeah, but the other one's like a panther that has weird floppy ears.
You're right.
Yeah, the Night Elves get a panther. The Tauren get a weird Baron's lion with horns. I don't know.
Where's the? You know what I really wish is I wish that there was a way that you could look at a map and see exact. Oh, never mind. I forgot I have that mod. I do have that as a mod. Where are you lying to me?
What are you trying to do right now?
There is. I'm trying to find the stupid pennant. Oh, I want to make sure I'm not drowning. It's supposed to be at 1732.
Have you read the quest?
Yeah. The quest tells me to go dive in the lake until I find it, which is not actually a solution to anything.
Say 1732?
Yeah, 1732 in the strange box next to the bubbling fissure, but...
I was going to say, your cursor's not even close.
Yeah, but I don't think that's like here. Okay. I need to... Where's my... All right, I got a hearth out of here. Oh, wait. Just to make sure. Hope to go to where the river, or Dark Shore. I'm not in Dark Shore. I'm in... Am I in Dark Shore?
Full of the Horde, part 2.
Because Dark Shore is here.
It sounds like you're supposed to go to the Barrens.
One of them is for the Barrens. So this one is the Barrens. Deliver the filled Dreadmist Peak sampler to Toga at the Crossroad Barrens. I don't have it somehow.
So these are all in the real world and not in the Druid place.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're probably done there then. We can probably just move on.
Probably. All right, let's see.
Your water form is not nearly as important.
The principal source. Here it is. I do want to finish this one though. Okay. Filled. Do I have that? No, that's an empty vial. I don't have any vials. Deliver the filled provided item. Empty Dreadmist Peak sampler? I do not. Oh, there it is. Draw a sample of water from the pool of water at the top of Dread. You know, where the hell is Dread? Where is Dread? There's nothing on this map that says Dread. Wow. I see why they called it that, because that's what you're going to fucking say every time you do a quest.
Are you sure it's not a different region entirely like the other one?
Dreadmist Peak to the northwest of the crossroads is most likely a primary candidate as the source of the spread of the poison. Okay. Okay. I love how in Wowhead, all you do is you go to a quest, go to the comment section, and someone goes, okay, go to these coordinates. This game is like, so I need to go here. Is that what you're saying? 5122. 51.
We all believe in you.
51, 22, 22. Wait. Is that where the start of the quest is? Okay, so just head back to the guy that I get my quests from. Great.
Were you supposed to fill it at like a well?
Yeah,
or a thing that they have right there.
A thing right by that guy, and then go in the wrong direction. Then I fill it up, and then I go home and call it a day. But yeah,
sometimes it's even further in modern WoW where it's like it'll be like 30 consecutive quests that are completely automatable where you don't have to really think about anything, and then out of nowhere there's one that's like, you didn't read the description, and it's like, you're supposed to do this. So like I had one where in Desolace you're supposed to like take this pendant or spike or whatever and take it to this one rock and like challenge the enemy clan of centaurs, and I'm like, all right, I'm at the rock. It highlights when I highlight it, so I can tell that that's the name of the thing. Like it's it's like an object that when you highlight it, it glows and tells you his name, but it doesn't give you an interact click button. And the item was in my inventory that I needed to use on it, so I'm like, okay, but that also wasn't usable. So I was like, I don't understand what's happening right now. Turns out, all the way back when the quest was originally given to you, you were supposed to talk to that centaur and ride him there, and then the big war happens.
The big war.
And there's a lot of moments like that where it's like, okay, well, I don't even remember where I picked up this quest, so it always leads to me just deleting the quest from my log, because then it'll show up on my map again as being available, and I'll go get it again, and then because otherwise there's moments like that where I'm like, I legit don't know where I got this quest because I have so many quests, so I don't know where to go back to fix the fact that I walked past the thing I was supposed to pick up or whatever goes on there.
Yeah,
that's weird.
That's especially with older WoW. It's one of the main reasons I don't even play the game really. That's why I have mods that do it for me. Because old WoW is just a mess. And I'd rather just have something tell me, okay, press the button now. I did. Okay, quest complete. Go on. Just keep moving. It's like, okay, thanks. Because all I care about is playing the new content. Because the old content doesn't scale. It never scales well. And it feels like, you know, clearly unloved over time. It just gets worse and worse. And then the game itself becomes less and less of a game. So you're kind of like, why are these parts still here? And they're like, And then eventually you just reach the new stuff, and everything in the new stuff is just, oh, press 1, 2, 3, 4 every single second, and then you'll win. Okay, cool. Move on.
Is Dota and WoW connected?
I mean,
kind of. And that World of Warcraft is a sequel to Warcraft 3, and Dota was a mod created by fans for Warcraft 3.
Where is it?
But now that it's owned by Valve, it has to be... Every character has to be legally distinct from Warcraft characters.
Yeah, I don't...
So they basically... That's why they all look like Blizzard characters. It's because they were. Like when you have the weird floating robed skeleton guy, it's like, huh, I remember that guy.
Can someone tell me the location of Druid? The exact location is 4718. Why? 4718? Isn't that up here? Wait, wouldn't that be like here? Come on, man. You can't get...
What are you trying to find? I need to help you or something, because we're just going to be here for an hour. I just need
to go to the... Where... Can I see my... Dreadmist Peak Pool. Dreadmist Peak Pool location.
I think that's also in Barrens. Yeah, it's also in Barrens, isn't it?
Where the fuck do I even come?
Because I just took in Modern WoW, I just got a ride to Dreadmist Peak. That was in Barrens.
Well, then I'm hearthing back. I don't understand why.
Does the quest say Barrens? Did you just not read? Did you just not read the quest?
Oh yeah, to Toga Rontum at Crossroads Baron. No, that's deliver it. It says deliver the thing to the guy in the Crossroads, but I don't.
What's the first part of it say? I can only see it when you
use the empty Dreadmist Peak sampler to draw a sample of water from a pool at the top of the peak, and then deliver the filled Dreadmist Peak sampler to Toga at Crossroads Barrens. Yeah,
Dreadmist Peak is the northwest of Crossroads. Is the first sentence of the quest. You fool!
Oh, description.
You're
Who
fool.
Reads descriptions.
That's part of the information.
See, if I had a mod that would just tell me where to go, I wouldn't have to pay attention to this stupid shit.
Whenever you don't know what to do in a quest, the description's how you find out what to do in the quest.
Again, I don't read the quests because I click accept, I auto accept every quest.
We just had a whole discussion about how that's what you need to do in order to figure out what to do when the objective's not clear.
So it is at 47, this place, right? No. This...
Oh, right. My hearth is set to Crossroads.
This place? Oh, there it is. A tiny little cog on the map. Go. There. Okay.
I'm coming in search of gameplay.
Yay. I'm just gonna slowly... Is this my cat form? This doesn't feel like a cat form.
Oh, the line?
Immunity to polymorph effects increases melee attack power by 44. This isn't a fucking speed mode. Oh my god.
It's not a speed mode.
It's not a speed mode. I don't have a fast cat form. Is that what I'm supposed to
Not as far as I'm aware. You might have a talent for it or something, but no. The point of cat form was to be stealth, like a rogue.
I thought cat form was for speed.
Not that I remember. The only person that I know of that has a travel form in the low levels is a shaman. Hi.
Yeah,
maybe
this
a
is
worgen.
fun. I really love slowly walking to every destination as if I'm really living out the worst parts of reality.
To amplify, we're playing the biggest race, so it feels like we're moving the slowest.
It's not even, well, it would help if we weren't playing in the Barrens, which feels like there's nothing for miles. So you're just walking past like land after land.
It's the authentic Horde experience, getting 100% completion in the Barrens.
Meanwhile, Night Elves are like, look at all these fun things I can do.
Well, Night Elves are not doing great. Everyone that I never knew that played as Night Elf ran all the way to the human zone and played with them.
Did they?
Yeah.
I stayed in the Night Elf place for a while. I liked it.
As far as, like, I don't really know anyone who necessarily even did Darkshore. I think they pretty much always just did the starting zone, reached the capital, got to the mainland, and then just took a boat to wetlands.
took the boat out.
Yeah, you're stuck taking the boat to wetlands, and then you go from wetlands. You can also take you have to run through all these
directly to Stormwind.
You have to run past a bunch of. You could not back then.
You couldn't?
No, Stormwind didn't have a harbor. Stormwind Harbor was added in like Cataclysm or something.
Holy shit!
It didn't exist. Whenever I see that place, I'm completely lost and confused because I don't recognize it.
What? That blows my mind. I can't remember that.
Stormwind was just Stormwind. You can probably go to Stormwind on the map, right now.
What kind of idiot? Yeah, Stormwind is.
Yeah, you can click on Stormwind by going all the way into L1 Force. It's just those 6 districts. That's it. The whole backside harbor was completely added after I quit.
Ah.
Years after the game started. You're here.
I'm in Australia?
This is Dreadness Peak. I'm in Australia. Oh no.
How did I get here? What's happening?
You ran to the top of the peak.
Where are the koalas?
The koalas. Save the koalas.
Save the koalas. Oh. I mean, they all have HIV, but still save them. It's worth it.
I don't think that's the right. I don't think that's the one.
Oh my god, they just killed a person. What do you wait, this guy's bad.
Everyone here is like level 1 or level 11. They're not ready for us.
Okay.
I think they're supposed. I think the.
Is that okay?
I think the koalas are supposed to have hepatitis.
Hepatitis. See you later. Like, I'm out. Bye.
Bye. You got it.
Yeah, I got it. I'm out of here. Do they? I thought they actually had. I thought they had.
I think it's hepatitis.
What?
Because Stephanie was just talking about it.
The koala retrovirus is a retrovirus that is present in many populations of koalas. It has been implicated as the agent of koala immune deficiency syndrome, or KIDS, which is the koala version of AIDS. Great. Fantastic.
They call it KIDS? All right.
They call it koala immune deficiency syndrome, or KIDS.
Wow.
Why would you do that? In any case, can you get an STD from a koala? What? Oh, apparently koalas can catch chlamydia, and it is devastating to them. Wait, oh, sorry. This is a BBC article entitled, "Why We Might Need to Kill Australia's Koalas." What the fuck? What? That did not age well.
You're going down a rabbit hole. If you're gonna rabbit hole, if you're gonna rabbit hole, at least hit numlock.
Oh, sorry.
Then you just keep running. And you'll just end up somewhere, or not.
Hello? Oh, yeah, I was following you.
Oh, you were following me.
Yeah.
Oh. Like if you hit numlock, you'll just keep running at least. All right. So what do you want to do?
Apparently 100. Yeah, koalas suffer from chlamydia, and it is like a problem apparently. So that's good.
Oh right, I have to watch out for the fact that you're slow.
Hey now.
Completely abandoned you.
Only physically.
Yeah. As opposed to. Let's see.
Emotionally.
Emotionally slow. I guess should we go back to Stone Talon then?
What the hell is that? Oh. Yeah, sure. We can go back to Stone Talon. Where are we in relevance to? There it is. Yeah, straight ahead.
We're heading down to Crossroads.
I see the Great Chimney.
It's been interesting. I've been playing as an outlaw in Modern WoW. Just because it didn't exist back in the day. That's the new rogue spec. They just deleted combat from the game and replaced it with outlaw.
I was like, wait, what are you?
I briefly played that when it first came out because right around the time we were quitting the first WoW playthrough and it was tapering off, they had added the patch that changed a bunch of major details about the game leading up to an expansion. And one of those was that my Worgen Rogue suddenly just lost combat spec and gained outlaw spec, which one of the main things was it had a finisher that rolled dice. And it shot, and you shoot guns. You have a gun, which is different.
Yeah, there's It's kind of weird.
Oh yeah, one of the weirdest things about what they did in general is that they also cut down the number of skills per spec in general and per class. In specific, what they did is that it used to be that every class had like fundamentally the same skills no matter what, and then as you went down the talent tree, you unlocked like a couple of usable skills, but mostly a bunch of passives.
A long time.
Over here.
Sorry, I was adding to my
to Stone Talon. There we go.
Oh, I'm in cat form.
There we go. But the at some point they made it so that you just pick a talent, you pick a spec at level 10, and then that's your only choice basically, because the tree is gone. But one of the main differences there is that they fundamentally switch out a lot of the skills completely. Like stuff that seems fundamental, like
good.
Like for me, I have a specific list of skills as a rogue. I'm like no matter what I have, I got my poison skills. I have poisons in general. I have pickpocketing. I have vanish. And I have blind. I have like my different bleeds. Like there's an attack. Pretty much for like there's like 3 categories. There's stealth attacks. There's normal attacks, and there's combo attack, like combo finishers. And usually there's like a bleed of each of them, and like an attack of each of them, and like a stun of each of them, and stuff like that. So you get used to like, oh, I've got Garrote and I've got Rupture and like these other bleed variants. I'm like level 70 now, which is higher level than what used to be the cap, and I don't even have most of the skills I associate with having on a rogue. Like I don't have stuff like Garrote and Rupture at all. I can't bleed anybody. I don't have any poisons.
What? You can't do bleed as a rogue?
Yeah. Outlaw rogues don't learn any bleeds, and they don't learn any poisons, and I'm like, huh?
What?
Excuse me? I can't apply poison to my weapon?
Who approved this?
But like that's what they do in Modern WoW now, is that you have 3 separate specs, and those fundamentally filter down all of the skills into each of the categories. Like something as fundamental as like Sinister Strike might not even be available in a different spec for all you know. And as a result, since there's fewer skills, they spread those out over a longer treadmill across the course of leveling your character. So it took me until like level like 60 to learn Vanish. So like, I basically was in Burning Crusade by the time I learned the skill that lets me escape a fight. I was like, this is definitely different. It's a very different outline.
That's a choice.
Because they switch it out with like at like a level 10 and 20, you already have several skills that you've never even seen before if you've only played previous WoW. But some of the fundamental stuff that you think is like part of the class as a whole, you have to wait a really long time to get, and some of it you never get because I don't have a single bleed and I don't have a single poison, and it's super weird.
I don't understand why you wouldn't have bleed as a rogue. That's kind of baffling.
Because you're an outlaw.
But
I think they made bleeds and poisons. I think bleeds might be subtlety and poisons are assassination or vice versa.
You're still
like they divided them up.
So who do
also,
I need to talk
by
to?
the way, in Modern WoW, your stealth movement speed is 100%.
Uh-huh.
You just don't go slower.
Yeah.
You don't sneak. You just blink out of existence. I mean,
you're sneaking because you're invisible.
But I mean, like, normally a stealth mode in any game makes you go slower because you're sneaking. And that's true for this WoW. But in Modern WoW, you just apparently stealth is just a magic spell that makes you go invisible because your behavior doesn't change at all. I've heard there's even some forms or some specs or something that make you go faster in stealth mode than you do in not stealth mode, which is hilarious to me.
Yeah, there's like you get increased speed when you're cloaked.
I've only played my character for like 3 days and he's already level 69. So
where is the
that's an experience.
Hold on, let me check this.
What are you looking for?
Deliver the filled Dreadmist Peak Sampler to Tonga Rune Tome at the Crossroad Barrens. Wait.
We're not in the Crossroads.
Why did we come here?
This is where we were leveling. I didn't know you're still doing something.
Oh, right. Sorry. Okay, never mind. I do need to turn in a quest though for physics. I think you might have already turned that in.
Probably.
For further instructions, level 27.
That might be just too high level.
I mean, you're too high level. I'm turning it in. Apparently, I've completed the quest. So,
well, I think you've been sent to him, and for him to give you a quest that's going to be that level.
Oh, that's okay. I like high level quests. Given that I am a spry level 22. Oh, great.
What game is this?
What game is this?
This is fascinating.
It's a craft of a world.
Is WoW this much of a has-been now? People keep asking what game this is.
I mean, it's definitely not Overwatch.
This game used to have a fucking stranglehold over the world. It owned
Well, it had
everything.
a stranglehold of the MMO market, which is arguably not really that much of a market anymore.
It was big back then, though.
Yeah, but
I think it was
like,
the most played game until like Minecraft or Sims, right?
I mean, definitely Minecraft, because Minecraft has surpassed any record that exists for video games ever, all the time. I mean, it had the most sold copies, I think, forever.
I forget. I forget. Are we on a PvE or PvP server?
PvP server.
Oh, so we can get ganked?
We can definitely get ganked.
Oh,
ganking is very much.
This might start. That might start happening. We're in a gank zone right now.
I mean,
this is the life we live. You can't get back up that wall. You're gonna want to go around south. I'm watching.
Oh wait, no.
Oh, did you find something?
Come on. There we go. Okay, and then we go up. If there's one thing that WoW did right, it was having the worst mountain physics. All right. Oh,
I wonder if we can. Oh, when we get high enough level, which will be like a year from now, we should see if we can do that outside of the map shit that you used to be able to do. Just go south. It'll go so much faster.
Yeah, I'm just going now. Oh yeah, going out of the in the airstrip and
like going outside of the burning steppes.
Oh yeah, that's a good one.
There's a weird empty gap between like the burning steppes and the east that just isn't a zone. And I think you can visibly see the oval on the map. Like I don't know if they were just. I imagine they were just leaving themselves some margin so that if they ever wanted to like make more stuff there or something, they could just do it. But I think that it just never did, because then their whole approach to extra zones was to just make a new entire continent, or in the first expansion's case, a new dimension.
I was gonna say, WoW kind of had a weird habit of just making more and more rather than just expanding on what they already had.
Yeah, except Cataclysm. First face reveal. First of all, my face is constantly available, and second of all, it's not me.
My face is readily available on the internet. Thank you very much. I like to imagine Cataclysm.
It's just really easy to see my face.
Cataclysm is definitely that moment where the kid just kind of like puts his hand on the board and swipes the whole board away and is like, no, I don't like it.
Just like I literally uploaded 4 hours of D&D footage a week ago that had my face cam in it. And there's all the podcasts that all have my face in it.
The D&D footage has your face in it?
No, my character creation video.
Oh, okay. Wait, you made a video about creating your character?
Yeah. So did Colonel.
Oh, I didn't do that.
Yeah.
I just made it.
Yeah. That's fine. You're allowed to do whatever you want.
Oh no, I just didn't think about making a video out of it. I was just like, oh yeah, here it is. I made them.
What would you recommend for a mage class? I don't fucking know. Press Frostbolt a lot.
I mean, what do you mean mage class? Like,
I don't even know if they mean WoW or not. But I don't have that answer for any version of that question, really.
Can I go through the town to get to where you are? Or do I need to keep walking around?
Yeah. You can just go through town. There's a path on the far left. That's how I got there.
All right.
Most of this video is me watching your stream out of sync.
I really wish one day I will be faster. I think maybe.
We'll get mounts and 20 more levels if we can afford it, which we might not be able to afford it.
As a mage, honestly, if you want to be a good mage, then
it always seems like the main reason to be a mage is to try to learn how to do AoE farming so that you can level ridiculously fast.
I was gonna say there used to be as a mage you used to have some options, but apparently in Classic WoW you're just DPS forever.
Wait, you can be not DPS in Modern WoW? And then mages aren't really suitable for healing or tanking.
I don't know why I said that. not DPS. I meant you're constricted to only frost mage DPS.
Oh yeah, why are there other specs? That's always been the question with DPS classes, right?
Yeah,
it's like you only fill one role.
Arcane and Fire,
what are these other trees for? Are they equally valid? They never can be.
Oh no, they're not equally valid, and you are throwing if you choose anything but Frost Mage. Like
that's kind of
purposely...
it's like the Overwatch question when you had so many different characters, but aren't certain ones of each category always the most viable one?
Yeah, I forgot that Modern WoW has
Magic Missile's nice. It's called Arcane Missile, but the arcane missiles and just like Magic Missile, as you level up, it slowly gets more projectiles. Hey, I didn't get ganked.
What an achievement.
Yeah, it's not really that surprising because no one ever goes to Stone Talon Mountains.
I feel like most Alliance members, unless they're already max level, are probably just hanging out in their areas. If
we are playing on a PvP server, step number 1 piece of advice: don't go to Stranglethorn. For whatever reason, Stranglethorn is the most aggressively ganky zone in all of WoW. I've never spent any time there without getting attacked by enemy players at all turns, and they're always beyond the level of who should even be there in the first place.
I felt like that with
That's actually what got me to play Modern WoW. Is I've been playing my Paladin for the Patreon Q&As and also in some of my free time here and there. And he's like, he passed like level 30 and he's like ready to go to Stranglethorn Vale from Darkshire. And then I realize, oh, I just get murdered all the time.
Yeah.
There's just roaming undead that are all like 10 to 20 to 30 levels higher than me that just one-shot me, and then they'll hunt you down. And it's like, okay, you just made this your personal mission, huh? Thanks.
Why is this place so full of enemies?
Because...
I don't like thunder.
This could be going better.
That'd probably help if we were fighting the same.
Yeah.
Creature. I'm gonna die.
Shit.
There we go.
Shit. Roundhouse getting ready to heal. Fuck.
Well, because it's a 26 Blood Fury Storm Witch attacking us.
Oh, that's not good. All right. Well, that's a good start.
I hate being this class so much.
Did we make a mistake?
I mean, it's a good class. It's just I hate it because I don't. Modern WoW is such a spoiler, like it spoils you. It gives you a lot of power without a lot of effort.
I gotta say, I'm overwhelmed by how many icons I have. My rogue still doesn't have this many icons, and he's level 69.
Well, because
granted, Shaman's bullshit, because Shaman has so many. Most of these are totems, of which I can't even use most of them during combat. I mean, I can technically use them, but it's not like that. It's not like they're all like equally valid and going to be getting whipped out.
It's a
because I have a lot of weird ones. Like this one cleanses poison. This one increases frost resistance. And I'm like, all right, welcome to the bar. Here's water breathing. There's a lot of super situational buttons on my bars, but there's so many.
There's definitely not a lot of.
I was thinking we always could do a Modern WoW series too.
What would I play? Man, that's
anything.
That's the real.
We could go make characters on Marty's server.
I'm trying to think, what would I?
It'd be a bit of a contrast to have a modern modern and classic playthrough of Horde, and
it'd
like
be very
we go
rough.
through the same zones, and it's like, huh? What am I looking at? What is this?
Well, it'd also be kind of alarming when you're like, oh, look, we're in the Barrens again.
We gotta be more careful. I'm not used to dying.
Kill everything instantly.
Oh yeah.
She's like, hey, is this a game?
Nothing's balanced.
Know. What was that? Oh.
No, I got it. I think I got into Hellfire Peninsula at level 62, and when I finished it, I was level 68 or 69. And I'm like, Jesus Christ.
Hellfire Peninsula is where a lot of ganking happens.
Yeah, because that was the starting zone full of PvP. It has a PvP mechanic in it specifically.
It does, and it also is very mean. Like I remember doing like a basic quest there at one point, and then seeing like people that were like level 100 and stuff. And you're like, what? Why are you go somewhere else? There's better places
Burning
to
Crusade
be.
gets rough because people have flying.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah. It sucked when you're walking in a place and someone just drops from the sky and one-shots you, and you're like,
of course, nowadays ganking and PvP as a concept is basically dead because they just deleted PvP servers.
Yeah. Do you remember the Hunter? I don't know if you were active during the time. There was a beautiful gimmick skill with hunters. Oh God, really? Come on, lady. All right, let's just. Oh no, that's not what I wanted. Here, have some Starfire. It's really delicious, I promise.
We can beat her. I believe in us.
I mean, we got this.
Where's her? Wait, was I not seeing a casting bar? Oh well. No, Stranglethorn's just been a reoccurring thing where like I get there as my paladin in my private play, and after a relatively PvP light playthrough in general, suddenly it's like it's unavoidable and ever present, and I'm just getting destroyed. But also when I played with Nick and Marty when Scaling World first came out, we hit a pretty strong roadblock and had to leave because when we were in we were just getting hunted by roaming like mega level people.
Yeah, there used to be a really cool
ability this is classic WoW, but that was modern WoW. So we were getting hunted by people that are like level 110.
Yeah,
and so like we were I have 500 hit points, and they hit you for 500,000 hit damage in one hit. And you're like, why are you allowed in the same world as me?
I was gonna say there used to be a thing
fair.
Because I love playing hunters, and there was a thing hunters used to be able to do before they stopped allowing you to, which was you could jump off. You could jump off your mount. You could shoot a stun arrow on somebody, which would kick them off their mount. And then you can do a dodge roll as a hunter before you landed on the ground and survive the drop. And they would drop and die instantly. It was fantastic. And then they removed it because people were like, oh, this isn't fair. Hunters are killing me instantly. It's like, yeah. Yeah. That's fine.
Listen, hunters only have so much reason to exist.
Yeah, I was like, I mean, oh God, really? Do you spawn that quick? Why?
Just accept the trade, you fool.
I'm trying not to die here. Why didn't you just click now I'm going accept? To die again.
You're fine. I have heals.
Oh yeah, I need to. Hello?
I'm a capable healer, especially if I just don't fight. Casting spells is the fastest way to lose all my all my healing points. Because I do not last.
I do not last.
I just don't. My bar just just empties.
Here, some Starfire.
This part of me is trying to push myself a little bit, is just trying to make myself play a spellcaster at all in classic WoW.
It's tough.
I definitely was a warrior and rogue person.
I'm definitely a hunter for life kind of person. Hunter, is
you
just
and Marty, huh?
So it's a kickback and relaxing. You don't have to do anything. You just point your mouse at something.
Look, what is that aggro rage? That aggro rage. Stop it.
Yeah,
I'm not getting a cast bar. I just have to notice that they're casting and interrupt them.
Yeah.
That's weird.
Yeah, I'm not getting a cast bar for her.
That's weird. Like I did interrupt it successfully, but normally there's a bar to interrupt. Yeah, I've been having fun with my rogue though, especially in the specific context of I can't be a human right now. I need something to entertain myself. I was in that drugged up state where it's like I don't I don't even want to engage in trying to watch media I like because I'll waste it.
No,
you know what I
mean? Why?
Found another one.
Why?
You know what I mean though? Like when you don't want to watch stuff that you actually care about because you feel like you're gonna waste it because you're in this state where you can't absorb it correctly. So I'm just doing like working through my backlog of open tabs I have for channels that I want to get caught up on that I found but don't have time, haven't had time to fully look into. With other like video essays and stuff, and I'm just burning through their stuff while I'm gonna die.
Trying to heal you.
There we go. I used a potion. I'm gonna run out of those.
There we go. I don't have any mana, so I can't do anything. There we go. Okay, can I sit down? Is it okay, game? Am I allowed? Am I allowed to just take a
We've not
second?
chosen a great place to do that in. So here's something that really blew me away.
Yeah.
So right now, like I have an item called Raptor Punch in my inventory.
Okay.
It gives me 4 intellect and decreases my stamina by 5. Those are meaningful numbers because my intellect is 44 and my stamina is 74. These are not huge numbers. So plus or minus 4 and stuff like that, that affects my character.
That's
in
pretty
modern
good,
WoW, despite being a lower level character, I was noticing that my goblin, who only has like 2 stats because I deleted the rest of them, he had like 2,000 of everything.
Yeah.
Like he had monstrous numbers, and but like you can take cooking as a profession, and when you take your cooking recipes, you can sit down for 30 seconds to eat something, and it'll be like plus 2 stamina. And I'm like, you fucking what? That number's mathematically insignificant. Why would anyone do this?
Because later on you can actually get stupid, ridiculous numbers from cooking.
Yeah, but just like part of my ongoing issue with WoW is that as they keep leveling up the end game and like doing this massive power creep, they never can ever strike any kind of balance that makes the game in between balanced in a way that's any way meaningful.
Are you kidding me?
How? What is the radius of these
fucking aggro's?
Oh my god, we might need to like hug the wall.
We have 3 things on us right now because fucking reasons? What is wrong with this zone? Oh my god, wow, that hurt.
Yeah, it's not a great spot. I'm gonna die.
Yeah, I'm gonna die too. Yep. Cool. They're all like 20 levels higher than us. Great.
I don't think we're ready for this place. I think we need to. This place might be.
Hey Keith, you know what we should do? We should do a. Oh wait, you can't just do a dungeon run. You have to fucking coordinate with an entire family. God. I love classic WoW, except for the parts that suck. Like, I like the chill numbers. I like how it feels like everything I wear matters. I feel like spells are important.
Yeah, all the stats are in an earlier pre-power creep where they make some kind of sense.
Yeah, but also I hate everything that makes it impossible to enjoy the game. Like every enemy is somehow like impossible to deal with in more than one at a time. You can't just do dungeon runs because no auto system for that for some reason.
Yeah, there's a back and forth. Because like
I'm kind of confused why they didn't.
I appreciate how
in.
like modern WoW is really polished and silly and kind of fun, and there's like an energy to a lot of it, and like a visual dynamic that's all like really neat and up to date. And
yeah, it's a cartoon.
But at the same time, the combat is just like I just win, and like every time I play it, it feels like they changed how combat works again, but it's another variation of like I just win. Because like my old thing seems to be gone, and like they did change the specs, so I don't know if you can even do this, what I did before. But when I was playing my Worgen, I would enter stealth mode and I would just assassinate people, because assassination had shadow step built into it from a talent, so you could instantly teleport to any enemy to assassinate them at like 30 feet. Yeah. And because I was so strong, even though I was fighting people my level or slightly higher, I was one-shotting them with just assassination alone, which meant I didn't need to do anything else. So I would just go into stealth mode and one-shot somebody, and then go into stealth mode and one-shot buddy. And I'm like, this isn't combat. I'm definitely don't have shadow step on my current build, which like when I was doing that was when Outlaw didn't even exist yet. So I don't know if they replaced that or if that's just the other spec that I'm not playing right now. But now like and my current rogue, I basically don't need stealth. I just run up to people and beat on them.
What?
Yeah, I just use Sinister Strike a lot, and then Sinister Strike has like a 50% chance to cause a proc where it double Sinister Strikes, and on top of doing a double Sinister Strike, it also makes it so that my gunshot, because I have a gun attack that's slightly weaker than Sinister Strike, and if what happens is Sinister Strike has a chance to make that.
Damn it! Really? Fuck.
You did it.
Hold on, I gotta run.
Yep. Oh god, you gotta run.
Yeah.
Oh god, I'm entering travel form. I'm getting out of here.
Yeah.
Ah!
Just keep running. Just keep running. Just keep
like Sinister Strike has like a 50% chance to do a double attack and then proc an effect that causes it so that your gun attack now costs half the energy and is more effective.
25. Wow, that's a nice
And
level.
so you just kind of
How'd
fall in
get
this rhythm of being like Sinister Strike, gun, Sinister Strike, gun. And then whenever you have enough combo points, you do one of your, you either do Eviscerate, the classic, or they have another, Outlaw has another thing, which is the gun version of Eviscerate, which is a stun. That happens at range. So you have a finisher
Sounds
that's
like you're really
so I have a
doing
finisher.
a lot of...
I have a finisher that's like Kidney Strike because it's a combo point stun, but I can do it at 30 feet instead of melee range like Kidney Strike because I don't have Kidney Strike. I do have Gouge. I have Gouge and Cheap Shot, but I don't have Kidney Strike, and I don't have Eviscerate. I mean, I don't have Garrote, and I don't have Rupture, and I don't have Poisons.
This kind of reminds me of...
It's a weird time. But
it
like
reminds me of why I kind of got really annoyed with modern WoW after Draenor, or not Draenor. Yeah. Draenor.
I also can heal 40% of my health every 30 seconds.
What? As a rogue? Why? Yeah. What's even the point of a healing class?
You have a potion that heals your health by 40% over the course of 6 seconds. So it's not an instant heal. And it costs 30 energy. So I think the idea is that you're not supposed to be you're not supposed to want to do it during combat because it uses valuable energy that you want to use. But like it means that like I essentially that whole thing where you sit down to eat just isn't a thing for me because at the end of every fight I can just pop that and be instantly back into the flow, which is very good if you're just trying to play a Zen make a bunch of progress game where you're not actually working for it at all. Like every time I aggro a couple too many people, what I do is I turn on Blade Flurry, which makes it so that all of my attacks hit everybody that's adjacent to me simultaneously, while also putting on Riposte, which makes it so that every single attack that comes at me gets parried. So nobody can hit me with melee attacks, and every time that I attack, I hit everybody around me simultaneously. So I just AoE down an entire group of people as a rogue with no subtlety and no stealth. It's different. It's definitely different. Yeah, I'm essentially a warrior that's easier to kill.
That sounds different. It sounds like very different from what a rogue is.
But at the same time, though, weirdly, it's kind of more thought than I put into some characters in Classic WoW. Because like I have a bunch of different skills I'm playing with. It's not particularly challenging, but I've got a bunch of toys and I'm incentivized to use them. Whereas like I'm playing my paladin, that's a few levels higher than these guys, and like. I just use this. I use one seal, then judgment, then the other seal, and then I wait for the fight to end.
Yeah,
because that's what paladin combat is.
Well, I mean,
most of the strategy of paladin combat is establishing the judgment and the seal that you want. Because you use a seal, then you use judgment, and that applies a judgment to your enemy based on which seal you had activated. Then you activate the seal you actually want to have active during the fight instead of the one that you use on to make that.
Why even bother then? Jesus, every time this thing faces me, it sleeps me. Yep. And it's like, what's the point? It doesn't sleep you. It never sleeps you. So why am I the only one getting slept every time?
Well, I think the issue here is I'm 2 levels higher, so I'm getting too much aggro. And since I have aggro, he's not turning to you because you're getting aggro. He's turning to you because he's got a macro that tells him to use sleep on the second target during a group fight. Yep.
Isn't that just prime?
Boom. It's such a crowded area. This zone's chaos.
The zone is pure
There's
chaos.
so many different enemy types here, and only the harpies are actually our objectives, I guess, right now. I think we already did the objective for killing the weird monstrosities that are flying around. Chimeras.
Yeah, the chimeras. I think, yeah, we already did the chimeras.
Yeah, and I guess we don't...
Nothing's popping up for me except for the harpies.
Yeah. God, that chimera is just 6 levels higher than you.
Most things in this area are 6 levels higher than me.
And there's Desolus. That's
You're
level
24.
30, at least.
2 levels higher than me.
I wasn't supposed to be.
I mean, it wouldn't matter if we were playing modern WoW. I'd be like 200 levels higher than you immediately somehow. So I'd pick like a... I mean, if I picked Hunter, I would be just... Every time you look at something, it's dead the moment I see it.
Well, in modern WoW, usually the experience disparity I experienced with my friends was usually somebody having heirloom gear while the other people don't.
Oh, I have tons of heirloom gear.
Yeah.
I have so much heirloom gear.
I don't.
You should get heirloom gear.
I would love to. I need money. It's hard to get money.
No, it's not.
It's a lot harder to get when you're playing as the first character on the server. Once you're max level rich boy, you can like farm heirloom gear for all your alts.
Yeah, it's super
but
easy.
I don't have any. I don't have any modern max level characters.
Oh really? You don't have any at all?
No.
How are you falling? Okay.
These various YouTube playthroughs have been my only real exposure to WoW recently, until I made this character really.
Oh, then we should probably do modern WoW and get you some heirloom gear. Damn.
Yeah.
It's kind of ridiculous.
It definitely makes the whole process faster, adding all those extra percentages and all that.
It makes it like dramatically faster, especially in tandem with doing just dungeon runs after dungeon runs. You basically get to level 100 in a day. You're like, oh, this is easy. That's what me and CeeLo did, where we were like, oh, we don't want to play these characters with you guys. We want to play other characters. So we just made other characters and got them to the same level that we were.
Yeah,
like
you guys are supposed to join our WoW session, and you just like nonchalantly out-leveled us by like 10 levels, and we're like, that's not how this works. You're gonna have to try again next week, and then you tried again next week, and then you did finally get, but you did still slightly out-level us.
Yeah.
And then you never showed up the next week. So it was like, it was so much. It was so much.
Because we kept out-leveling you immediately. Like,
yeah, you guys didn't seem to understand the concept of a playthrough series.
Please.
Oh, did I accidentally heal you?
Really?
I think I accidentally healed you. Shit.
Okay, well then I'm gonna run.
This is a scary area.
Oh, this zone is full
scary,
of bad.
Yep. And the harpies go all the way up to the walls.
I'm gonna give you some entangled roots real quick, and I'm just gonna run. You resisted it! I'm done. I'm over it, man. Every spell I cast on anybody is like, resisted, resisted. Can I aggro? Resisted. Okay. Okay.
Okay.
Great.
I'm sorry, I'm sorry.
It's very much a resisted. Resisted. Okay, I can't do any spells on you? Like, what is even the point of being a spellcaster if you like, at least you can't resist a warrior attack, like...
Yes, you can.
I resisted a sword hitting me directly. Why are there 3 enemies on me? Let me... God.
I wonder if we should travel... maybe we should travel to a level 20 zone and start from scratch.
What does that even mean?
Like a zone,
from scratch.
Like a different level 20 zone where we can start at like the intro quest for that zone and ramp from there.
I mean, I technically still have...
Because almost everywhere we go, people are like too high level.
3,
well, that was mostly because you weren't doing the quests while we were doing them.
Well, no, I was just out of sync. Like, I was behind. There were some quests I wasn't taking and some quests...
Well, there was a lot of points where we kept like running up to the objective and then you would just follow me past the objective and not interact with it and stuff like that.
Yeah.
That's part of why we got out of sync. Wait, isn't Ashenvale level 20?
I don't know. Where is...
it looks like a 24. I don't know. Ashenvale's probably a better choice than Stone Talon. This isn't going great, and we're already been to most of the zones, so there's not a lot else waiting for us necessarily.
Yeah, we pretty much...
Fuck, how many get out of the zone?
We can go get the mechanical arm thing. That level 27 quest. That'll probably pay out a lot of good experience. It's just over in that lake. In Windshear Crag Lake. Yeah, I don't
know if we should be focusing on stuff that's like 5 levels higher than you. We might want to go to Ashenvale.
Well, I meant if it's a quest where we just have to go grab an item and run back, I'd rather do that than fight harpies that are really hard. Specifically fight harpies that will apparently just destroy you instantly.
It's not going great. Although I'm a little out of practice. That mail was from like weeks ago. I'm like, oh shit, it's been a bit, hasn't it?
Yeah, I mean, we had the holidays.
Sorry, everybody. Christmas and New Year's, and then getting sick happened in sequence. So it's been weeks. So we're right with this. It's like our second or third reset of like, how do we play these characters?
Yeah, I'm never really getting the hang of it because it's not a character I've ever played before, or a class I've ever played before. Like I've never played Druid in Classic WoW, so it's all a new experience to me. Everything is. Whereas if like, I don't know. I don't want to play a hunter because Classic WoW hunters suck. I don't think there's any other class that I can remember fondly playing.
You have an issue with Classic Hunters?
I don't like Classic Hunters. I hated all of their skill trees were crap. And they also exotic pets didn't exist, which is really crap because that means your pets are just pointless. You just have pets to attack. In modern WoW, I can get a pet that does like something special and unique. Yeah, yes, I definitely died.
Oh, like trying to run out of the zone? I think that's about to happen, actually. Shit. Oh god, how do you escape the zone? There's so many enemies! Why did I have to use my hearth earlier? You should hearth. Assuming you still have.
I used my hearth earlier.
Oh no. Did you use hearth to get out of
Moonglade because apparently I have to teleport to a fucking stupid place to do
There's not a leave the Moonglade place button?
The only way to leave is literally taking the stupid the boat out. Like when you go there, it literally brings you to Moonglade. No. Legitimately real Moonglade. And the only way out is leaving through the front door, and then you're in Darkshore, so you can go to the...
Like it took you to like Teldrassil?
No, it takes me to Darkshore. So it goes from Moonglade to Dark...
Oh, wait. That's where Moonglade is.
Or Winterspring?
Winterspring's like a level 50 zone.
No, Darkshore. Right, yeah, Darkshore. So it takes you to Darkshore, and then you have to take the boat. And it's like, I don't... No. It's too much work.
Winterspring is endgame.
Winterspring is endgame. Okay, I'm fully healed.
That's the two zones I never got around to back in the day. I'm pretty familiar with a lot of the world, but Winterspring and Silithid are both foreign to me.
Why is
so I went around to those on my Patreon Q&A warrior.
What is Prowl? Okay, so
isn't Prowl your stealth button?
Yeah, it's my stealth button. So I'm gonna slowly walk my way out of here in Prowl mode.
Oh, did you not know that you had a stealth button?
I did, but I could never use it because I would get attacked instantly when I came back. Okay, never mind. Prowl mode doesn't work. All right, let's keep running. I'm gonna die. Fuck. Why doesn't stealth work? What is this game? Is this made by
classic
dummies?
Stealth. Everybody had a detection radius, and they'd still turn towards you, and you had to stay. You had to stay out of that.
I'm over this. Return me to life. Accept. Don't care. Done. All right.
Oh no, res sickness.
I'm not doing this. This is my fifth time walking back to that my corpse. No, I'm not doing this anymore. Fuck you, Classic WoW. Sucks.
How long does res sickness last?
10 minutes.
Are we making characters on Malorn?
No, I'm just. I mean, it doesn't matter.
Is this you saying fuck it?
No, I'm just saying it doesn't matter about getting the sickness because decreases all attributes by 75%. Cool. It's not like I was doing any damage anyways. Every enemy was resisting every spell I did. So what is the point of even having an attack like spells? I literally was there watching you attack for the most part. My bear form does like nothing unless I do the spell damage, and I can't because it kept fucking resisting. So I was just sitting there and pressing buttons and watching it go.
Yeah, so we need to get away from all those enemies that are higher level than you.
They're like, yeah, 6 levels higher than me. What am I gonna do?
Just them being higher level, I think, significantly increases their chance of resisting your spells, which means your class doesn't work. I don't really know bears very well, but I guess the idea is that all of
my spells
all of your bear attacks are spells.
So only two of my attacks are Oh wait, hold on.
Take the bags, you coward.
I can't. I have no inventory space. I gotta go and sell stuff.
The irony.
Let me go to the innkeeper.
Do you have any at all?
No, I have 0 inventory space. It's literally all full.
The paradox.
Because what do I do? I have all these stupid freaking quest items I have to carry with me. Just don't fucking okra on me, man. I'm gonna okra your face out of existence. All right, let's go. Sell. Why is my auto sell not selling shit? I don't need a light feather. I don't need this. I don't need this. God damn it. Oh my god, those look like real bags for real people.
I bless this bag space upon you.
I don't even have inventory space to put them on.
Just drag them directly into the bags. That's all you need.
No, you have to empty the bag. It has to be an empty bag before you drag a bag over it.
No, just do it.
Oh. What?
Yeah.
Then why didn't it let me do that last?
I've done that before. You crazy. You crazy.
Look at all that inventory space.
Look at you and how crazy you are.
Wowie zowies. There's so much. Why do I have so much shit? Why isn't it auto selling? I thought I have a thing that sells junk. Why are you not selling my junk?
Oh. I basically have no mods. I pretty much just use Titan panel.
Mods are great if they work, but it's not. I mean, a lot of these are in fact.
I like the Titan panel because it gives me soul-crushing information about how long it's going to take to level. It will be 3 days. Fuck.
Yeah, mine says 1.6 hours. Excuse me?
Yeah, mine says 3.8 hours.
That's fantastic.
We've been so ineffective this session for the last hour that it's saying it's going to take me 3.8 hours to get the 25% of an experience bar that I have to go.
Okay, so that should be everything. Yeah, so that's everything.
I forget. Can I reset this? I think I can reset this, right?
You can reset it.
Yeah, reset session. There you go. I'll just hit reset when we start actually fighting again, and it'll give me a less depressing stat.
That's what I'm gonna do as well. Where did you go actually?
I'm flying to Crossroads.
Right, you can travel at 200 miles an hour.
Yeah. Well, I just go to the guy that flies you. The flight path. You're taking the flight path, right? You're not just running here.
Yeah, I forgot we're flying somewhere else.
Yeah.
For some reason in my mind I thought we were gonna go get the stupid arm, so I was like getting ready to run over there.
Going anywhere for one quest is not worth it.
Yeah. And hey, look, I only got 6 minutes left on my
this shit
sickness.
up in bulk.
I think
I think getting ganked made me lose my patience with Classic WoW a bit, where I'm like,
it is not great.
These people can just infinitely torment me. Then I heard the stat from my brother that apparently the server we're playing on has a massive disparity in Horde versus Alliance. I'm like, oh no.
Where are we
going?
What
do you mean? Crossroads.
Okay.
I don't think we have any Ashenvale flight paths yet. But I was like, what do you mean? It's like, apparently the Horde massively outnumbers the Alliance, so everywhere you go, you get killed all the time. And I'm like, oh no, no.
That's great.
I'm not ready for this. Hear that. I'd mostly been playing in Alliance zones so far. I technically had been I'd been in Redridge and Darkshire, but those places don't have a reason for Horde to be there.
God,
but they're just there to torment you if they're there.
I think me and CeeLo used to like, once we got to level 110, we used to go to low level areas and just gank people so bad. Because there's not, like, once you reach past 100, a lot of the zone, like early beginning zones that aren't instanced are almost impossible to fend you off. Like if you're a 2-man group, one's a healer, one's a tank, it's over. You're just gonna run train against an entire town. And
you need high levels to decide to show up and specifically arrive to police you.
which is great because the moment, like, there's always this one,
it's
like,
the reason
someone
for
will show up.
It's the reason for like the world defense channels.
Yeah, that's why except the best part about that is usually in a low level zone, especially when the new content came out, all the higher levels would never be in classic WoW zones, ever. You would never just hang out there anymore unless you were specifically PvPing. And most of the time when someone showed up, we would be able to like set up a trap and catch them as they were running into town and ganking people individually. And so the high levels would get ganked, and then the low levels would think that they would be safe to come. We would gank them, and it's just corpses in the front of a town. Fantastic. There's nothing better than seeing people spitefully type in chat, "Is this fun to you?" And it's yes. Yes, it is. It's fun watching you not be able to play the game. Like, it's kind of that thing of like, are you happy now? It's like, yeah, I am actually. Because what else do you do with WoW? Like, it's not like the game itself is ever a challenge anymore. So it's like the only thing you can do is just torment people. Yeah, you just torment people who aren't able to fend you off.
I remember that when we were not nearly as high level, probably like 40 or something, we'd get our whole group together and we'd go like screw with like Camp Tarajo down there and stuff like that, like these kinds of areas, and just sort of wipe out all the NPCs.
Yep. Oh god, that was the best thing to do. Is
where are you going?
I'm gonna turn in a quest I have up here.
Okay.
Someone whispered me, "Hello, sorry to spam you, but I see you're not in the guild.
Same one.
We have a great one with lots of people at your level. Would you like to join?"
No.
I did it. My quest is done. Did you just give me another quest? I swear to you.
I don't know you.
You want me to get more earth roots and Kodo horns? Man, I ain't doing that shit. Oh, there was an error for Questy.
How dare they?
Error populating objectives for gathering the cure. How? Nothing has changed. It's literally classic WoW. Just how? Look at all these red bags.
Yep.
My bags are soaked in blood. Oh yeah, you can't do that. Never mind. What is that?
What is what?
Oh, never mind. I didn't realize right-click shows your bank contents, and I right-clicked. I was like, "Where's that axe? Whose axe is that?" And I was like, "Oh, it's my bank. I forgot I had that."
Was it the
blue axe?
The blue axe you can sell at the auction house?
Yeah, I need to sell in the auction house. Also, I miss. You know what I kind of miss? I miss.
Those are all good progress.
I really miss the bag organizing in modern WoW. I really appreciate
I don't
that
like
I can
it.
set up.
I immediately stopped using it.
I use it.
It's not
religiously.
I think you might be using mods that are better than the real thing, because the real thing's shit.
Maybe
the best you can do is be like, "Oh, this is my professions bag. Put all professional items in here." I'm like, I don't want ores in here. I'm an herbalist with inscription. I don't want ores. I don't want meat in here. And it puts all these random items in that category too. Whenever you sort, it just puts all trade goods in the same bag. I'm like, no, why can't you tell that I want the ones that are for my professions, not all of them? That makes sense.
So I have a mod that
it's like, you want fish? You want fish in your bags?
Yeah, so see, I had a mod that auto sells stuff, and you can tell it what your professions are, and it would sell everything but your profession items. So I would go there and it would sell all that crap away, and then I would just tell it to organize my bag, and then it would just put all the things I want.
You can set a bag. Like I have one bag that's set to be a trade goods bag, and every trade good item I ever pick up automatically goes into that slot without even having to sort. But that includes all the trade goods that aren't herbs.
Yeah,
it's very annoying.
It is very annoying, but
I bought an inscription bag, and then I was mad at Blizzard for making the inscription bags. I'm like, oh wow, a nice big open inscription bag. Look how much space this thing has and how cheap it is. And then I put it on. It's like, you can't put herbs in this. I'm like, what? You can only put finished inscription materials in here, but the giant pile of herbs that you're constantly processing has to have its own bag that they can't cohabitate. Fuck off.
Yeah, I don't. That's why I never bought specific bags. I always just buy regular big bags and then just.
But they're so much more expensive. But one of the things I did find is like, why isn't anyone selling normal sized bags anymore? And I realized, oh, There's vendors throughout the world now that sell bags all the way up to like 12 or 14.
I was gonna say you can get bags so easily if you just farm reputation.
Well, they just sell them for a couple gold.
That's what I mean.
Like,
so
dealing with the economies out the window, which is good because the moment you upgrade to the next tier that are like 2 higher, it's like, you want that? That'll be 300,000 gold. I'm like, you what?
Yeah.
Like, I remember farming for months to get my fucking nether drake back in the day, and I think that was like 500 gold. I think that was like 500 whole gold. And nowadays, like, everything in WoW, you open that auction house, everything is hundreds of thousands, and I'm like, that number doesn't make any sense to me. I looked at like the amount for a WoW token, and the WoW token, if you want to buy that to get 30 days of free gameplay, which would be the equivalent of about $15 basically, it's 180,000 gold. That number is completely fucking alien to me. I'm like, what do you mean? That's a number I can even get?
That's crazy.
If I want to get a piece of heirloom gear, they're 500 gold each.
Yeah. The heirloom gear is pretty cheap, though.
I'm like, I don't have this kind of fucking money. And
really?
It's like,
you don't have...
So like an issue I have is that I can't interact with the entire auction house because it's completely based around an economy that is completely insular to itself. None of it has any attachment anymore to the world that the game's based in, and what kind of money that gives you and what kind of money it expects you to spend. It's the auction house that's like, everything's hundreds of thousands of nonsense dollars, and it's like, this is undoable, this is impossible, what the fuck do you want from me? The only way to be there in it is to already have a max level character.
Yeah,
so the auction house is just,
I guess
the auction house is just useless when you're a new character. This is what I was talking about during a previous session of this, is that like, it's really neat how on this character and on my paladin I can go to the auction house with my spare gold and like buy a new blue weapon or something, because their prices are low enough that I, as a leveling character, can afford my own upgrade. I don't have to like sugar daddy myself with my own higher level character.
Daddy myself.
Yeah.
I never thought of it that way.
Yeah. You have to have a super powerful, strong, rich character that makes that feeds all their baby birds. Like, once you make it once, then that one character can make it easier from all the other ones. But otherwise, in modern WoW, the auction house is unusable until you're at the level range where you can interact with the inflated ass economy, or somebody just gives you a fucking like nest egg so that you can start.
Yeah, a nest egg is usually what I give to new characters from my old account, because I just have like thousands and like hundreds and thousands of gold on my my main character, because it's so easy to get it once you reach max level and you do raiding. Money just comes to you. It's kind of stupid.
I wish I had my old characters. I got rid of my account when I was quitting to make myself not play anymore, basically. I was deep down the rabbit hole of like raiding all the time and stuff like that. So I was like, I need somebody to take this account away because I want to move on. That's never happened again because I've never been a raider since then. But who knows? Maybe if I hit max level in like Malorn or something, it'll be like, here's my videos of taking down raid bosses.
I mean, I'm super down to do raids. It's just
the time,
fucking toxicity, man. God,
that's why you gotta find really old guilds that have been around forever.
Oh, I don't go with guilds. I just pug.
Oh, right, that's a thing now.
Yeah, you can just pug raids. I do pug raids and then just listen to people like shout at me how I'm a fucking incompetent person that should have just been aborted. And you're like, yeah, okay, that's fine, but I'm gonna get all this raid gear, so it's worth it.
Let's just join Marty's guild.
Enduring abuse is one of the.
I actually don't know any of the people in it, so I don't know how good they are. But I know a handful from real life. Because Nick's their raid leader. So Nick's their raid leader, and like Marty's the founder, and that whole guild's full of people that meet up with each other at BlizzCon each year, which just seems really wholesome.
That's pretty adorable.
They're like friends enough that they actually hang out with each other on an annual basis, like it is a tradition. So that all seems neat.
Can I find... Okay, here we go.
I imagine it's an acceptable experience raiding with them.
Am I not logged in?
Are you not logged in? What are you talking about?
There we go. I was trying to find out. I'm trying to see... I'm trying to check my mounts. I want to see how many mounts I have. Wait, is that my character? That can't be my character. It's only level 100. Where's my other character? Stop. Okay, this is a terrible website.
How's it going, Andrew?
Hi, can I? Okay, there we go.
What is this different? What is this playthrough?
Sorry, I just want to see.
This whole session is the strangest playthrough right now. I don't think we've done any quests today.
Here's
we've just run around and complained about things.
110. Oh, it's not even max level because I haven't done the newest content yet. Oh no.
Heard. You should probably accept this quest.
Asked me if I wanted to start the quest. I was like, "Do you want to start this quest too?" And I was like, "Yes."
Was that a feature in original WoW?
No, definitely not.
Yeah, it's like it feels anachronistic. Because I don't remember this mechanic being in the game, but I appreciate it. Because figuring out how to play it, that was always one of the shitty paradoxes of trying to play multiplayer, but a bunch of the quests aren't designed to be taken in multiplayer. But then all the fucking NPCs like run away to do the scene that they're supposed to perform, and you're like, guys, come back! I still need to join the quest too. I think you might have been able to get away with it if you did like a 3, 2, 1 countdown where you'll hit accept at the same time, and that's like the best you could do, because he would just fucking sprint away and start the mission.
Yeah, people used to do that. I remember, what was it? On like doing like literal timers, like holding a timer up to a microphone on TeamSpeak, and it's like doot, 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 and then people would just click go.
That's way too much, considering the latency on TeamSpeak.
You had to do the extra stuff because the internet sucked. Like,
it's just that level of precision wasn't reliable because the TeamSpeak wasn't timing. The timing on TeamSpeak was always like bad latency. It was always questionable.
Oh yeah, but what else are you gonna do?
Count? I just figured you would say it out loud, not need to use like a device for the countdown.
Well, I mean, you're trying to do it in sync. Oh, are we fighting these guys? Okay.
Why not? They're here. They'll give us experience.
Well, we could use
some of that right about now.
Gonna fight. Okay, what does this even mean? I can't even look at my. Apparently, I can't even look at my equipment because I'm queued to view my profile. What is this even fucking? Whoa! Whoa! Wait a second! Whoa! What's happening?
I'm not sure what those words meant that you just said.
Whoa! There's like way too many people.
Actually,
what
a lot of them right now.
Guys! Guys!
Druid,
what
help.
the fuck? Excuse me. Can I ask you?
I only looked away for 1 second to deal with something. Oh no.
Why am I dead again? Why am I seriously dead again? Why? Why am I? I'm literally starting to reach my limit on Classic WoW. This is starting to get like
you need to take a
ridiculous. Break. It's not even a break. This isn't enjoyable anymore. Why is this game ass? Has this game always been ass? Is that what happened?
I mean,
like,
yes.
Did I just?
This is.
My brain couldn't have been this much of a liar to myself, is it? Like, it really convinced me that WoW was actually fun, because this is not fun. This is the antithesis of not fun.
It might not be helping that we're both intentionally not playing our favorite characters.
I mean, because I don't have a favorite character because I don't want to play Classic WoW Hunter.
I do think that I used a rogue to cope with the rougher edges of what WoW was, especially on a PvP server. But it's like, but I'm a rogue. I can vanish from surprise bad encounters. I can stealth past both human enemies and NPC enemies. So like, there's a lot of rough edges that I could just navigate past. That was very nice.
Yeah, I do remember enjoying Hunter because I could see when my pet's dying and going, yeah, this battle's not going well, and just run.
Run away. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. Do you want to play Modern WoW?
I'm down to play Modern WoW. It's gonna be.
We could take a break.
Hilarious.
Or maybe never come back to this. I don't know.
Toric's assault failed. Really, Toric? Maybe if you fucking actually helped us fight.
Oh, did it fail?
Well, yeah, of course it failed. We both died.
Ah, damn it. I didn't die.
Oh, then he died.
Yeah, I think there's one orc here, and it's not him, I guess. Shit.
That's racist. You can't tell orcs apart from each other.
I didn't realize that we had failed until you said that, because there's still orcs left. But I guess the leader must have died. Whoopsie doodle.
I mean, I don't. Why are there like 15 quests? Oh yeah, great. I'm back.
Ta-da.
In a failed quest.
I did have to run down the road and run back because I was covered in enemies. So I had to escape them a little bit by using the Earthbind totem. Also,
again, I really wish my bear form felt like I was doing anything.
Yeah.
It just...
I mean, is your hearth up?
My hearth is up.
Yeah, let's just hearth. We don't need to force ourselves if we're not feeling it today. Maybe we'll come back, maybe we won't. Let's go make characters on Maloran in Modern WoW.